Dang, Jeff, we got a whole barn full of country boys in here, don't we?
Yeehaw!
Yeah. So this is Jim Rust, John Pearson, and Ed Parrish. Yeah. That's a whole bunch of cool right there, I'll tell you that.
It is. It is.
So, how long you been playing?
I started playing, I was living in a very remote little village in Alaska, and there was nothing to do. You couldn't get out except with a dog sled. And a guy loaned me a guitar one time, and I picked it up and started playing it, and I must have been doing pretty good because a few weeks later an airplane landed, and there was a big box in there with a guitar from Montgomery Ward's, an airline, or I think it was airline.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So-
Some of those were made by Gibson. Some of those were pretty good
Oh,
guitars.
yeah. And, anyway, one thing led to the other, and here I am.
We've got a couple of Gibsons here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Orville would be happy. So, Alaska, what year was that?
That was probably 66.
It's a pretty wild place at the
A
time,
while back.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty rugged, yeah.
I've heard some stories about the bars in Alaska. Well, I even do some songs about them, so,
Right.
yeah.
Well, this place wasn't even big enough for a bar, but people made their own.
Remind me if you see me away from a microphone to tell you the story about the half a frozen dog.
Oh, gee.
Okay, we won't go there. But anyway, Dave Cole told me that story. Anyway, so who was your big influence?
Early on, probably the first songs I learned were either Beatles, Peter, Paul, and Mary, or the Ventures.
That was kind of the time for that, huh?
My dad ordered me this really cool Learn to Play with the Ventures. It had like a couple records, and it had like the bass part, the rhythm part, and the lead part, and you could play along, and
Nice.
it was really cool.
So what kind of music were you listening to before that? I mean, what were your parents listening to?
They weren't real music listeners, but my dad liked Mahalia Jackson,
Oh, well, who did?
Kate Smith,
Yeah, there you
a lot
go.
of the gospel singers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So that's kind of gives you a very firm foundation of what sounds good. And I've noticed that a lot of people, when they're growing up, their parents listen to usually something that's pretty cool, and then it sets them in the right direction. Now, when did you start playing, Ed?
Well, I was about 13 years old, and I was given a guitar by one of my dad's friends, and I kept it under the bed for a couple of years, and then finally drug it out, and had an uncle that showed me a few chords.
Oh, wow. And your cousin's the guitar player in Three Dog Night.
That's true. Michael Alsop struck it very lucky. He even counts himself lucky to this day. He was, when he was 18 years old, the lead guitar player in Three Dog Night, and still is after all these years.
Good player, nice guy.
He is. He's a terrific guy.
You did some music at Pepperdine. I think I remastered one of your CDs for you, one
did.
time. Yeah.
Well, that was back in the folk music days, and we had a group much like Kingston Trio, and we were the Landsmen. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's very much a household word.
Yeah.
And put on a concert in the auditorium and recorded it, and
I think
that was a
we-
lot of fun.
If I'm not mistaken, we drove by Pepperdine the other day. I guess it's still there.
It is.
Then there's Jim Rust back there. Hey, Jim.
Hey, Raj.
Hey, you spent some time out in the wilds yourself there in the 70s, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a lot of hitchhiking, actually. After
Yeah.
I came back from Vietnam, I hitchhiked from California to Florida 3 times, took my guitar, and just wanted to see the country. So
Yeah,
that's how I learned to play guitar, was hitchhiking and around campfires.
I don't know if you'd want to do that now, but it was probably
Not the
pretty cool. back
hitchhiking
then.
part, but the campfire
Yeah.
part, I still really
Yeah,
want to
oh,
get
yeah.
out there and do that. A little camping game.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
So, when did you guys? I mean, I was there, but did you guys all start really playing together when we started doing the open mic? Or I guess you and Ed have known each other for a while.
Well, I kind of call my endeavor the Last Chance Canyon Band, and you never know who it's going to be.
There you go.
It changes every time, so.
And what are we going to do on Tuesday nights now that our open mic is done?
Well, I'm coming here tonight.
Well, there we go. Yeah, I guess this is going to be our new venue.
We're here.
Yeah, that would do.
We have to bring up that Audie's Olympic Tavern after since 2009, 7 years or more.
Yeah.
It was a place where you could go and you didn't have to play top 40 music. They had some, they had nights where they had that.
Right.
They had Motown nights. They had all the stuff, that for everybody. But you could go there and really do some art music, and it was welcome.
Yeah.
And there was often an audience for it. Not always, but any nightclubs like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially in Fresno. And it's tough. And but I've had some magic gigs there. I saw each and every one of you guys had some really good times there.
Yep.
Yes.
And so Thank you, Waddy, and
Thanks,
until
Waddy.
something else opens.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something else open.
So we're going to dedicate this song here to old Audie Pardon.
All right.
All right. Well, this might be appropriate given the title, Another Day. Hopefully we have another day at Audie's someday. This songs we're going to do, I wrote all of them, and this is what I consider my first decent song where it didn't take a 12-pack to enjoy it. So it's called Another Day. It's going to be key of A. Well, my heart's on empty, can you fill it back up? Take me for a ride in your pickup truck to a place where all our troubles fade away. I call your name, I don't hear a sound. There ain't no love in this old ghost town. Just wishing that I had another day. Can't take back those things we said. We can't make love in an empty bed. I've had a lot of time to think along the way. But we've been right and we've been wrong. Sounds like the words of a country song. Just wishing that I had another day. To hold your hand, to see your smile, hoping that it'll last a long, long while. Looking for the words I want to say, and wishing that I had another day. Another day. Another day. Well, I don't know, but I've been told that a man without love, he don't get real old, and this empty heart's a heavy price to pay. So here I stand like an open book, hoping that you'll take another look at this man who needs your love to find his way. To hold your hand, to see your smile, hoping that it'll last a long, long while. Looking for the words I want to say, and wishing that I had another day. Another day. Another day. Roger. To hold your hand, to see your smile, hoping that it'll last a long, long while. Looking for the words I want to say, and wishing that I had another day. Another day. Another day. My heart's on empty, can you fill it back up? Take me for a ride in your pickup truck to a place where all our troubles fade away. A place where all our troubles fade away.
Thank you, John. You know, we're going to take a little bit of break, then we're going to come back and we're going to have a lot more music from these guys. So don't go anywhere, because here's an important message from Javita.
Well, we're back. I have to say, we're talking about country music and everything. I am from Oklahoma, actually, before I came out here. And I've got a large family, and I suspect about half of Oklahoma is watching this show tonight.
Sure, of course they are. Very good.
This song is for all the people who have loved a pet and had to say goodbye to it. That old red dog, she was my friend, wagged her tail right until the end. I think about her nearly every day. She liked to ride in the back of the truck, jump in the water, swim after the ducks, just like a kid in a candy store. Shake off the water and go back for more. We'd go walking for miles and miles. You'd chase the squirrels and I'd just smile. We'd get back home and you'd lay under Mom's chair. You learned how to open the back screen door. Bring me their bone, we'd play tug-of-war. At the end of the day, we'd share a beer. I'm having one now and I sure wish you were here. Hometown's old friends' favorite shirts, saying goodbye, it sure can't hurt. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd go see that old red dog of mine. Then one night, you didn't have long, we sat down and we wrote this song. I wish you could have stayed around a while. That old red dog, she was my friend, wagged her tail right until the end. My old red dog, my old red dog, my old red dog. Thank you very much. I'll try just a very gentle background. This is going to be more of a stand-on song. We've had so much in the news lately about child abuse, and it's such a tragedy. And unfortunately, Fresno County is rated one of the worst areas in the country for child abuse. And anyway, I wrote this song just to make people think about the children. Pretty little girl, just 5 or 6, Barbie dolls and pickup sticks, standing in the driveway waiting on her dad. Will he come tonight or will she just be sad? I got my pillow, my teddy bear too, I just want to spend some time with you. Sorry my girl, maybe next time. Something came up but I hope you're fine. Back in the house, tears on my cheeks. I haven't seen my daddy in 9 or 10 weeks. Mama said he didn't want me anyway. Now go on back to your room and play. Oh, caught in the middle. I wish I could fly like a bird in the sky to a happy place where I never would cry, wearing pretty new shoes and picking flowers in the yard. every night wishing and praying really hard. Well, Mama's real happy 'cause Daddy came back. They're sitting in the living room smoking some crack. Wish they'd get up and go to the store. There's been no food for a week or more. Now they're fighting and they're yelling all night long. I put my head in my pillow and I sing a song. Mama calls the cops, now we're all alone. I talk to my daddy on the jailhouse phone. Caught in the middle. I wish I could go to Disneyland, get out of this place any way that I can, have a gingerbread house and marry a handsome prince. Butterflies, unicorns, and a picket fence. Pretty young girl, barely grown, living on the street with a kid of her own. Looking for the man that'll make her well, looking for a way to get out of this hell. Caught in the middle.
Nice tune. Nice tune.
Thank you. Now, Roger, you said I'd be seen by thousands of people. I see like 7 out there.
Look in the camera and you'll see the others.
Oh, there you
They're all
go.
in there.
Yeah, in those bright lights, I see a lot of things. You want to help us one more time, Roger? Sure. Be honored to have you up here. This is a song I wrote not too long ago. I like to go to the desert a lot. It's an inspirational place for me, and there's an area I go to that rejuvenates my soul, and I always wanted to write a tribute song to it, and I played with the idea and played with it, and it took me several years, but I finally came up with this song. Where's Mr. Parrish? Huh?
He'll be along. Yeah, he'll be along. Go ahead and start.
Okay. Going to be key of G.
All right.
And again, we'll split the break. I'm just a lonesome tumbleweed blowing in the wind. Don't know where it will take me. Don't know where it will end. I leave a trail of memories. I wipe away a tear. I took the long road to nowhere, and I'm still standing here. Once I had a woman and a house up on a hill. She tried to keep me happy, but I never could stay still. I chased that fame and fortune to where the stories they were told of land of milk and honey, and the streets were paved in gold. Last chance canyon, can I stay with you tonight? Can I watch the full moon rise and fill my spirit with its light? Can I bathe in all your beauty? Will you give me newborn life? Last chance canyon, can I stay with you tonight? Well, the streets were rough and muddy, and they sure weren't paved in gold. I thought about the things I'll do as I stood out in the cold. I'll stake a claim and I'll work the dirt. I'll take my bounty down. I'll cash it in and soon I'll be the richest man in town. But riches don't come easy, and the work was really tough. Whiskey, cards, and women, I never could get enough. I'll pack it up just one more time, for the streets all paved in gold. But life for this old miner is getting mighty old. Last chance canyon, can I stay with you tonight? Can I watch the full moon rise and fill my spirit with its light? Can I bathe in all your beauty? Will you give me newborn life? Last chance canyon, can I stay with you tonight? Roger. Well, my some days became yesterdays. 40 years have come and went. I wonder where my woman is and how her life was spent. I finally come to realize, tried everything I can, but the only thing that matters is in the bottom of the pan. Last chance canyon, can I stay with you tonight? Can I watch the full moon rise and fill my spirit with its light? Can I bathe in all your beauty? Will you give me newborn life? Last chance canyon, can I stay with you tonight? Last chance canyon, can I stay with you tonight?
Well, thanks, guys. Man, all of a sudden I'm craving some Javita.